Hey everyone! So, when you're a Transmute Master Alchemist, you come to expect a few things. One of them being that you're only allowed to transmute once per day. And that's fine because we all know it would be crazy if you were able to transmute unlimited gems. Except that is exactly what the case is here. So today we aren't doing the video we expected to see. Instead, the Elementium Shuffle has taken on a completely different turn to usual. You may have seen in my last video I was buying up a lot of ore, and as usual my plan was to prospect it, cut the gems I can, craft rings, necks, disenchant, and then sell the dust. However, I've had a nagging feeling that something might be amiss. Sometimes, or actually often, the green quality gems are selling at a higher price than expected, to the point where I don't even need to craft to disenchant anymore. So I'm saving time just by popping them on the auction house. But today, I've finally put it all together, and I'm really happy with the new process, and I'm really glad that I can finally share it now that I've actually worked it out. First then, let's start at the beginning. To do this shuffle, you need a jewel crafter and an alchemist. You'll want the alchemist to be a transmute master. So basically then, we're going to prospect Elementium ore. It's a long, slow process. If you hate prospecting, you can still benefit here just by buying your green quality gems from the auction house. But we'll get to that later on. But generally, if you're buying them direct from the auction house, then whoever has done the prospecting is going to be taking their cut. So it's really about whether you can bear the prospecting or not. So when you do prospect, you'll get green quality gems, 18% chance, or blue quality gems, which are a 4.5% chance. Your green quality gems are used for the Jewel Craft Daily to get your tokens, and depending on how many days you've done it, you hopefully have got some cuts by now. I've slacked a little bit, so my only 2 cuts are bold and brilliant infernal rubies. I had a little look through BizList, etc., and the use of the other gems seemed fairly minimal, so that's why I opted for 2 reds rather than a different colour so far. So other than infernal rubies, I just sell my uncut blue quality gems on the auction house for cheap now. The green quality gems, however, I'm going to send over to a transmute. So let's do some meta maths here. If I was to sell my green quality gems on the auction house, they are worth 80 gold. But the meta gem only costs 60 gold uncut, or 65 to 75 gold cut on my server. At first I was like, nah, tiny margins. But actually you make 2. It's actually 2 per craft, not 1. So we are crafting our meta gems at 40 gold each. Even cheaper because we prospected our own ore, and selling for an average of 70 gold each. One of my cuts was actually selling for 199 gold, but someone got salty that I was undercutting too much and took the price down to 65 on purpose, which actually made me double down and undercut them harder, if I'm honest. So on our cut meta gems, we've got a sales rate of around 0.5, which is really, really high. Now, when you're crafting your meta gems, you should notice as well, they do proc. I have materials for 50 crafts. I was due 100 meta gems, but I actually received 123, which is awesome. So you might be thinking at this point that it's all great, but you don't have spare tokens for any meta shenanigans. Well, weirdly, the BIS cuts seem to be bind on equip. Agile Shadow Spirit Diamond, Reverberating Shadow Spirit Diamond, Burning Shadow Spirit Diamond. These all have a really high sale rate, but the recipes are available for really cheap on the auction house. On Gehenna CU, I paid 90 gold each. So in summary then, we either prospect or buy our green quality gems, transmute unlimited meta gems, we even get our mastery procs, buy our designs from the auction house to save jewel crafting tokens, and sell. Another thing to consider is just transmuting unlimited red gems too. The materials are free carnelian and free heart blossom. Right now it costs 75 gold on Gehenna in materials. You can sell your cuts for 85 to 90 gold, so not big profit, but factoring in an extremely high sale rate, as well as 20% Transmute Mastery procs, and you're basically printing gold. So I'm really happy with this one, and I'm planning to get some more prospecting done tonight. I hope you get a chance to try this, and if you do, that you like it as much as I've done. I'm hoping this is going to stay a thing for a while as well, because it's nice to have access to such an easy, passive gold maker when I'm working on other things. If you found this useful, please do take a minute to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Bye!